Let's have a quick look at cars we've got ending this week in the weekly online classics auction. I love a rare car and I love a car with a story, and this is both. It's a 1998 Rover Ledbury Maestro. Now, if you don't know the story, a businessman saw an advert in the Sunday Times for 621 cancelled export order Maestros, and he bought them, took them to a facility he had in Ledbury and assembled them there. And these 621 cars and vans were then known as the Ledbury Maestros. Great survivor car in lovely original condition, running and driving well. So this would make a really cool retro daily driver, or take this to a classic car show or meet, and I would bet that you're going to be the only person there in a Ledbury Maestro. So we've guided this at £1,200 to £1,800 with bids invited at the moment at £600. 1999 Porsche 911 996, and this one ticks a lot of boxes. It's a Carrera 4, it's a convertible, it's a manual gearbox, and it's incredibly low mileage. It's done a little over 41,000 miles. Crucially, it has been serviced correctly annually rather than based on mileage. So I know that there's plenty of 996s to choose from, but what we don't see very often is a car in this condition with a low mileage, with a manual gearbox, with a superb service history. It's got a huge spec and costs the equivalent of just under 190 grand in today's money. Comes with a factory hardtop with the Porsche stand and cover. Now, we've guided this one at £16,500 to £17,500. This is well worth a look. Big on the spec, low on the miles, just the way we like them. This is the nicest L322 Range Rover I've seen for a long time. 2002 autobiography 4.4 V8. This stands out as a rare car for three reasons. The first one, they only actually made two in this colour, xenon blue. The second one is the mileage. It's done a little over 50,000 miles. And the third is the condition. This car wants for nothing. Anything that needs to be done has been done. This condition, running and driving perfectly, long MOT to March next year. Again, it's got huge spec, low mileage, fabulous service history, everything just done. And I know we bandy the term around, good luck finding another one, but seriously, you're not going to find another one like this. Major service just done, full set of Pirellis all round. Even had a full brake service, discs, pads and calipers. We've guided this one at £14,000 to £16,000. Bids are currently at £8,100. Again, another one that's well worth a look. We're on a roll with the rare stuff this week. We've got a 2013 Land Rover Defender, but this one is a Zulu JE Motorworks Super Defender. You might think that modifying Land Rovers is a fairly new thing, but JE Motorworks, or JE Engineering as they were, have been doing this since 1975. This is an incredibly well engineered bit of kit with 490 brake horsepower. And it's not just about slinging a 4.7 litre stroker jag V8 in there. That power's got to be used properly. It's been really thoughtfully engineered and upgraded. Far too much for me to go through on here. Please do have a look at the website. Massive spec, not just from a technical, mechanical and engineering point of view, but from a luxury, from an interior point of view as well. This is as good as it gets for a mix of performance and luxury in a Defender. How many Land Rovers do you know with this sort of spec, this sort of luxury that will get you to 60 in 6 seconds? Don't forget, these are also very capable daily drivers on or off the road. We've guided this one at £60,000 to £70,000, and we are able to put you in touch with our finance partners, Fast and Funded, if you'd like to discuss this car. I don't say very often, but I'm saying it twice this week. Good luck finding another one of these, built in very small numbers. Very rarely come to market for the simple reason that most people that own them do not want to part with them. And they're getting even rarer. When was the last time you saw one of these on the road? A 1999 Trabant 1.1 limousine. Now, not limousine in the traditional sense, I know, but it's actually German for sedan. Now, these are really rare. There's only about 20 known in the UK to date. You've got more chance of bumping into a Miura at a car show than one of these. No fault to report, running and driving well, sailed through its MOT in February with no advisories whatsoever. So if you want something a bit quirky as a daily driver or to take to the shows and meets, we think that this ticks a lot of boxes. We've guided this one at £800 to £1,200 with bids currently at £800. We always like to throw a project in, 1981 Bentley. This was last MOT'd in 2022 and it did run when parked again in 2022. It's been with the same family for 30 years, fastidiously well maintained and looked after until it was parked. It's covered a little over 124,000 miles. Please do have a look at the photos of the condition. We think this one is well worth a recommission and a rescue. We are selling this very much as a project in spares or repairs because it hasn't been run for so long, but please do have a look at the advert for more details. We've guided this one at £800 to £1,000. And last but not least, something that will see you through the heat wave and take you through the winter as well, 2004 Mercedes SL350. It's done 95,000 miles, it's got great history, it's got long MOT and it's ready to go. We like these V6s, they're quite torquey and they're certainly more economical than the big V8s, but you get plenty of power and plenty of performance with all the Merc luxury that goes along with an SL. It's got the original book pack with 10 stamps. It's been a really well looked after car. The switch goes all in working order, crucially including the hood. And bear in mind, these were £70,000 new, which is about 155 grand in today's money. The great thing about this generation of Merc SL is that they are a best of both worlds car. They are essentially a coupe and a convertible in one. What a lot of value they are. We've guided this one at £3,500 to £4,500 on the key, long MOT, all ready to go for summer. So the weekly online auction finishes at 7 o'clock every Thursday. For details of these and more cars, please do visit the website manorparkclassicsonline.com. If you would like to discuss any of the cars we've got in the auction or coming up, please do give me a call.